Oh, they don't got my mic lit up. That's on me, y'all. Bingo. Can you hear me now? Yo, what's good? What is good? What is good? Sorry about the mute. It's your boy Dot, man. It's your boy Clutch, man. We out of Dot and Clutch show. Sorry about you know what I'm saying? We had to kick off the show on a weird note, but we here, man. It is what it is. We was trying to wait for pre-draft for y'all, man, but you know, drama doesn't always, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the drama make everything come together, man. So we here. Jaden, what's good?
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good? They go Clutch, man. What's good? We here, y'all. We here. What is up, man? We here to talk, man. Y'all wanted me to talk? I'm talking. I'm not talking about nothing that's not public already. So if it ain't public, you're not gonna get no FSG dirt. We not pouring no salt on nobody. We not doing none of that. So you don't get no FSG slander from me. You don't get no talk about nothing that ain't public already, and we cooling. You know what I'm saying? We cooling. So I'm pretty sure everybody seen what's going on the timeline. Pretty sure you know what's going on by now. You know what I'm saying? We about to switch our FSG PlayStation captain. It just is what it is. What up, Sel? It just is what it is at this point. It ain't really like nothing that we could, you know what I'm saying, do to change nothing. It's just, it is what it is. Wanted things to be a little different, but it ended up going a different way. Appreciate y'all for subbing up. Real talk. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that follow and that sub, man. How y'all feeling today, though? What's goody? What's good with it? What's hood with it? So you got the GM, the assistant GM right here. We checking in, seeing what's good. I'm okay, Tiff. I'm okay. I wish I was doing better. I wish we was here on better terms and better news. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this drama, we can't do all of this drama stuff no more. So that's something that I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get rid of that. We got too much going on. We doing too many good things to be having any type of drama. So it's like everybody been asking me questions and about what's going on this morning. I'm still adjusting to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows Sale is my guy. Like that's my little dude. Like you ain't gonna never get me to say nothing bad about him publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my dude. It's just things didn't really go our way right now. So we gotta make some changes. That's all. It come with the territory. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to kind of roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Tiff. Real talk. Appreciate that.
Tip. Yeah, this ain't no slander or none of that. Trying to get back or like you said, putting it out there in public. We just trying to get to the point.
Yeah, and then I've been getting a lot of questions and answers, and I'm just trying to, keep everybody up to speed on what's going on and what's the next move. You know what I'm saying? So. How y'all doing in the chat, though? Tough. Oh, this Lauren? Oh, what up, Lauren? Yo, what up, Lay? I didn't know who you was, Lauren. I didn't know who that was. What's good with you, Lay? Yo, Daz, what's good? Is that I know that's RT Jazz. That's RT Daz. That's Revenge Tour. Next move, Jaden. Next move I announce on Monday. Monday. You'll see the announcement coming. Monday we yo, what up, Revenge? What's good with y'all boys? Shout out to the homies in the building, man. We support RT.
What's good, everybody?
Man, what's good with it, big dog? Next move, Jaden. Monday. Monday I announced the new captain. Monday I got y'all. We'll get all that out in the street on Monday. Right now we gonna enjoy this Saturday and Sunday, man. We gonna relax. We ain't finna do none of this. No slander, no nothing. But I'm here. I'm here to answer questions. I got about 15 DMs. I got a lot of stuff. Everybody want to know what's going on. Here go your chance to ask. You got me and Clutch right here. Again, we ain't finna talk about nothing that ain't already public knowledge or, you know what I'm saying? So.
Tori got a question.
Tua got his question. All right. Can you speak on the situation a little? I only seen bits and pieces. We chilling on this beautiful Saturday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, it really boiled down to two players got into it. Of course, you know, players gonna get into it, but we felt like it was unnecessary as far as the coaching staff. Me and Clutch, the GM and assistant GM felt like it was unnecessary. Like we didn't have to get into this argument, and the argument didn't have to spill over into the timeline because we wouldn't be here if the argument didn't have to not spill over into the timeline. So I guess to sum it up is, you know, players got into it, you know what I'm saying, and it was avoidable. You know, this is some of the things that we're having structure we can avoid. So with having someone that you can call, having someone else to be able to help you make decisions, it never needed to hit the timeline. And we could have handled all of this in-house, you know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why we had to actually, yo, what up, Thermy? One of the reasons why we had to actually make a decision and make a move today was because a lot of the things that happened today and a lot of the things that was discussed today, we had already ironed out. We had already discussed in the team meeting last week. So last week we came together with the coaching staff. We came together and we ironed out all of our differences about how we was moving with the lineup. One of the players that was in the meeting is in the chat. He actually can attest to that we actually had everything ironed out. We had the lineup ready to go. And unbeknownst to us, other moves were trying to be made. And if you know anything about me, you know anything about the FSG brand, we got morals over here. So I won't allow anybody to possibly get backdoored. I won't allow anybody to pull moves that I feel like are unbecoming of a FSG member, let alone a captain. So if you have an issue with FSG, we actually have a hierarchy. So you can go to either your immediate captain, you can call my phone, you have access to Clutch now. So there's different levels that you can go through if you have a problem within FSG. And I feel like the issue, we had already ironed it out. And yeah, we had already ironed it out. We moved on. Everybody was locked in, and we were ready to start promo. We were about to start promo with the PlayStation team, and you know, and I'll be honest. I mean, this is something that Seldon requested. He requested that, you know, we bring in a staff, that I bring in a staff to kind of help me, so all of the input and all of the say so wasn't just me, not in a bad way, right? Just, you know, kind of opening up the idea for me to be able to kind of move around and keep bringing in some of these big opportunities that we've been doing lately. And I thought that was a great idea, you know. And I took his advice on a couple of the people that he wanted to bring in, and I brought in some people that I felt like would be beneficial to the org. Now, when I bring in people and you recommend people to me, I take that seriously. So with me taking that seriously, it came down to, at this point, you asked for structure, you got it. So once you get the structure that you requested, um, you have to listen to it, you know, whether you like it or not. And at the end of the day, we move as a unit here. What up, Sean? At the end of the day, we move as a unit. And when we say we move as a unit, we all came together as a unit. You know, the coaching staff came together, and we literally made a decision on this topic. We made, and I'm gonna be honest, we're not gonna beat around the bush. We made the decision on winner. So all of this is on winner. All of this is about winner. So I don't know what is going on with the community. I don't know, like I don't know what happened with winner in the community. I don't know why people don't like him or don't want to run with him, but we love winner. Like winner is our guy. Like winner is a part of FSG. He encompasses what FSG is about. So does Seldom. Like Seldom is literally somebody that you've watched us bring him from nothing to something, and because he embodied the characteristics that FSG is about, what Fire Six Gaming stands for. But one thing that we will not stand for is backdooring people. We won't stand for once a decision is made, the decision is made. It's not like you can't get mad. So once, if you a team and you got structure and you come to the head coach, you come to everybody and you say, look, this is what we want. This is what you want. So we had to find equal ground. Equal ground is the coaching staff, everybody approved that winner was gonna be on the team. Now, if you don't want to hoop with winner, that's really not our problem. Like you asked for structure and you wanted structure. We provided structure and we said winner is running at the 4. It was simple. This was last week. It was done, you know, and I think one of the issues is he didn't want to play with winner, which is fine, which I'm okay with it, right? I'm okay with it, but I'm not okay with it if you on Fire Six Gaming. If you're on Fire Six Gaming, you gotta run with who we put in front of you. You gotta run with the talent that we provide you, because it's not like winner is trash. It's not like winner is garbage at the game. Winner is excellent at the game. It's people that will argue that winner is more decorated than Seldom. It's people that will argue that winner is more proven of a comp player than Seldom is. So I don't know why they had whatever beef or whatever words that. Well, I know why they had words. Because winner felt like he was about to get backdoored, and they haven't even played a game yet. And I agree with that. Like I agree with winner. I also agree with Seldom, right? So Seldom's argument is winner shouldn't be our first option. And let's keep it a buck. He wasn't. Like winner paid his dues. So when it comes to what up, Dave? When it comes to the subject of should winner be on the team, all of the coaches, everybody decided yes. Now, I understand that Jaden and Seldom, they had a great Dallas. I understand that. I really do. I was their biggest fan. I was their biggest supporter. So I understand when they feel like, hey, yo, what up, Bash? I understand when you feel like, you know, hey, I want to get the best of the best. I want to run with the best talent. It wasn't winner that was causing us to not be able to recruit the best talent. It was seldom. A lot of people in this community talk really nice on Twitter. They make people feel comfortable. They make people feel that they're at a certain level. But when it really comes down to it, a lot of people that we reached out to, a lot of people that the coaching staff reached out to, a lot of people that we've been recruiting for weeks for our pre-draft team. And the common denominator was they didn't want to run with Seldom. It wasn't Winter. Now, did a few people say that they would prefer not to run with Winter? Yes. But I would say we got way more people that we tried to recruit that didn't want to run with Seldom more than they didn't want to run with Winter. I feel like Seldom has a really good thing going with FSG. I felt like he really could have made, like, this could have been a really big year for him. But listening to Twitter is really ruining a lot of these prospects. Twitter is really, the 2K Twitter is really giving people false hope. It's putting people in a position where they feel like they're on a different level than what they really are. Because when you got me throwing the book at players, man, what do you need to come run on my team? What do you need for me to put you in the spotlight? For me to make a movie out of your entire pre-draft? Let's make this happen. I don't want to run with Sale. I'm sorry, coach. This is all we got. I was not in the position to be able to counter them. So when they, hey, appreciate the sub. When they tell me, hey, coach, we would love to run with you, Doc. We know we love you, Doc, but we don't want to run with Seldom. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt my recruiting. I had, y'all don't even want to know who I was reaching out to for the PS5. Like, we have, what up, Prime? We had big time players that we reached out to try to make this thing happen. And we were still reaching out. We still making offers. We were still going crazy for Seldom to try to build him a team to look like our Xbox roster. We understood once we released the Xbox roster that it might upset him. We understood that he was looking for at least minimum 2 to 3 league players to run with, a minimum 2, and we understood the mission and we tried to make that happen for him. It was nothing I tried everything in my power to get as many 2K League players for him as possible, but everything boiled down to the people not wanting to run with Seldom. It's not because they don't think he's a good enough player. It's because he hasn't won anything. Seldom has always been a post-draft wager warrior. He's never really taken pre-draft seriously. The guys that we reached out to really take pre-draft seriously. They really wanted to be in the winning circle. They did not want to rebuild. Seldom is unproven. So with him being unproven talent, people did not want to pair with unproven talent. Plus, they feel like he's immature. This is the feedback that I'm getting from the players that he wanted me to target, is that he was immature and he hasn't won anything on the biggest stage. So by him being unproven and not winning anything on the biggest stage, we felt like, okay, we'll grab Mike Swan for him. We'll grab Mike Swan, get him a 2K League lock, somebody that he's played with before, somebody else who has a chip on his shoulder, and we'll build around him. And he did not want to accept the fact that Mike Swan was the only 2K League player that we could get for him. He felt like this was too early in August for us to make the decision on the team. I could agree with that, right? But it doesn't coincide with the promo that I'm trying to do. It doesn't coincide with the movie that I'm trying to make for this team. So I understand his argument, right? But I also understand that you're not bigger than the org. You're not bigger than the coaching staff. You can't be bigger than the coaching staff because you requested the coaching staff. You requested that we get structure. So once you requested structure and structure is now in place, you kind of have to live with the decisions that the coaches make for you. You have to become a player. When you come to Fire Sticks Gaming, you have the ability to just be a player. You don't have to worry about marketing yourself. You don't have to worry about do I need to drop a mixtape. You don't have to worry about do I need help with getting interviews. You don't have to worry about do I need help with my PDF or anything related to the draft. You can literally just be a player. And you can literally just work on your game. We have a coaching staff. We have people here that's going to help you watch film, that's going to help you get better as a player. So you really do not have to do anything but perfect your craft. So with you requesting this, the only thing that the coaching staff requested was you pick your entire team. The only thing we're requesting is that winner play the 4. That's it. That's all. The only thing we requested was that winner plays the 4. Winner gets a chance to start at the power forward spot. Winner earned his right to say, as a member of Fire Sticks Gaming, to play the power forward spot. He's better than who we had in the spot. Let's say it like that. So, with that said, that's the only thing that the coaching staff helped. One, winner, more people want to see winner win in this community than they want to see seldom win. 2, winner is going to attract a bigger audience. 3, the man can hoop. He's one of only 2 players to be in the league and make the pool every year the league existed. He deserved a chance to play the 4. I don't care what anyone says. So I'm being told that with us making that decision, we make the decision as a coaching staff, and then I'm being told that I'm not putting the team in the best position to win. I'm choosing friendship. I'm ruining my chances to become a GM in the 2K League. Let me make one thing clear in this live. I hope everybody's watching. Let me make sure I'm looking right into the camera. Everything that I do is for FSG. Nothing that I do is to try to get a job in the 2K League. This is my company. This company will stand before and after the 2K League. If I so happen to work for the 2K League or interview or put myself in a position to get a job, that is great. That is wonderful. But my company will continue to run. We are a for-profit company. We service the community. We do more for the community than what you see on the timeline. So, with that said, nothing that I do is for anything other than my company. Everything that I do is for FSG. It is for Fire Sticks Gaming. It is not so I can get a job. It's not like I'm going to get a job somewhere and leave this. I will never leave this. This is our company. This is a family-run company. We own the trademark. We own the copyright. We own everything. So, with that said, I'm only doing this for Fire Sticks. So, I don't understand if we can't be in a position to come together as a staff and say, hey, this is all we want. You build your team. You can have the other 4 players. Whatever you want, we're going to bag you 100%. You wanted a coaching staff, you got it. You wanted commentary during your games, you got it. We provided literally everything my captain wanted. Going into this pre-draft, he had a list of things that he wanted. I knocked off all 3 of them, minus 1. I got 1 2K League player instead of 2. The other 2K League players didn't want to run with him. I don't know how that's my fault. I don't know how that's not going above and beyond. But you wanted more structure, you got it. You wanted a coaching staff, you got it. You wanted commentary, you got it. I go above and beyond for my players. When they have requests, I take these things seriously.
Yeah.
So, we make the move. We have everything ironed out. It's all done. Last week, we have the coaches meeting. Everything is done. And then we're here today. I don't know how we got here today. I don't know why this was. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm still lost. So I'm just understanding that he didn't want to run with Winter. So it's this is where we are. I didn't last week when we had the discussion, we thought that, everything was ironed out. We thought that, hey, I agree with you, Prime. Winter can run 1 through 5. When the team is bro. I'm already knowing, I don't understand this. I don't know, bro. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up an environment, right? If I'm gonna be the most I don't even give myself these titles, right? Other people give me these titles. If I'm gonna be the franchise that is the most let's say if I'm gonna be the franchise that mirrors a 2K League team the most, when you're on a 2K League team, you have to just play with the players that are there. So if we say, hey, we want to give Winter a shot, and the only reason why we wanted to give Winter a shot is because we don't understand why Winter is being blackballed throughout the community. We don't understand why so many people in this community don't want to run with him. Winter's always been family to us. So us giving him a chance is not anything. We didn't think it was such a big deal. We didn't think that it was gonna be this. We didn't think it was gonna be like this. We thought Winter is a hell of a talent. Winter is really 1 through 5. So putting him at the power forward position is really like a downgrade. He's extremely better than a person that can play power forward. Winter can play literally 1 through 5. So we actually thought that we were doing a good thing by putting Winter at the 5. But we didn't think it was personal. We didn't think it was this personal where it would cause this much of an issue, because we're giving you a proven player, someone that's made the pool at 3 different positions. So he made the pool at PG, he made the pool at small forward, and he made the pool at power forward. And he actually got drafted first round at PG. So by us putting a decorated player on the team, someone that's been extremely supportive, someone that just went to Dallas and did everything that he could to help this team win, did everything he could to support us, I don't understand what the problem is. And in the personal aspect of it, for the organization from the FSG aspect is, we have a moral compass at FSG. We're not going to backdoor any one of our players, and we're going to give players a real shot. Like we gave Seldom a shot. And that's what bothers me, is that we gave him a shot. We gave him a chance when no one believed in him. When no one was trying to help him, he came to me with a mission, and I completed the mission with him. He wanted to help build his status up in the community, get people wanting to play with him, and help change his image from a person who reneged on wagers. We completed all of that. I helped him complete all of that. He's actually playing the best game he's ever played. Seldom is literally before we got him post draft, he's an amazing. It's night and day from the person that I got to the person that you see on the court right now. So I don't understand. We've done so much for you. The only thing that the team asked for was that Winter get a shot. He get a fair shot at running on the main team. That Winter is not a bag-up player. Him playing the 6-man role and doing everything he could in Dallas was Winner was literally there, rooting these guys on, giving Seldom advice, helping them with everything. Winner literally was there doing everything you could ask. You can do everything that you can ask. Like anything, like literally, Winner was on stage with us. You will see it in the vlog. The vlog comes out on Monday. You will see how much Winner was a part of this team, how much he was there rooting these guys on, patting them on the back, making sure that he was staying out of the he didn't even want to be in the spotlight. He didn't even want to take team photos because he wanted it to be all about those guys. So that's the type of guys that I want to give a shot to. If that makes me a bad GM because I want to give a guy a chance that nobody wants to give a chance to, that's the same thing I did with Seldom. Is give him a chance. So if that makes me a bad GM candidate, or if that makes me a person who is only going off, if I wasn't choosing between Winner and Seldom. If I had to choose between Winner and Seldom, the whole world knows I chose Seldom. But, I mean, for some reason, it came off as I was choosing Winner when all I wanted was to give Winner a chance. Like, who doesn't deserve a chance? What better person in the community to load up first game pre-draft in a Fire Sticks jersey? You know, so I'm here. My bad, y'all. I don't want to sound like I'm ranting. Let me get to some of y'all questions. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Jaden for being here to kind of have my back, man, and understand that I'm not saying anything wrong. So question is, I appreciate you, Tour. I really do. I appreciate RT for being here, man. Shout out to Revenge Tour. They were around each other in Dallas. Absolutely, Prime. Not only were they around each other, they were interacting. I mean, everything was wonderful, bro. Everything was great, bro. Like, they like, and that's what hurt Winner so much. If we want to be honest, that's what hurt Winner. Is everybody smiled in his face, and so I agree with you, Sean. I agree with you so much, bro. Yeah, Jaden in the chat, baby. What up, Hill? Appreciate you, Greasy. What up, Dave? FSG, you already know, man. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate it, man. It's like, you know, like I said, I'm not going to discuss anything besides that we had a coaches meeting, but everything that I'm talking about is on the timeline. So it's all public. It's not public that Winner and him got into it. Lay, we had such a good time, Lay. We had such a good time. You were right there with us, Lay. You were right there with Winner, me, you, Winner, Lauren. Everybody was right there. Everybody was right there. Winner was right there rooting them boys on. He couldn't even sit down. He was so happy to root them on. Remember being in the trenches and everybody, Lay, I do not get it. I do not get it. Now I understand where Seldom is coming from. I'm not gonna say that maybe he didn't feel in his heart that we could have got better players. I'm not gonna say that he doesn't feel he should feel like we should be able to get FSG should be able to attract the best of the best. But the common denominator when reaching out to the best of the best was that they didn't want to run with Seldom. So I don't know. I don't know how to tell him that. I don't know how to tell him that all of these people that's on Twitter are lying to him. I don't know how to tell my one of my favorite players, my captain, that, hey, bro, you're being lied to. These 2K League guys that told you that they were going to get back to you, they're lying. They're telling other people that they don't want to run with you. They're telling our scout that they don't want to run with you. They're telling me, the owner, Hey, Doc, we love you, bro, but we not running with Seldom. Some people it's his attitude. Some people it's his immaturity. Some people it just come down that he hasn't won anything pre-draft. Hey, bro, I'm trying to run with people who have won. I'm trying to run with people who are polished. He's still a work in progress. You're doing a great job with him, Doc. You're doing a great job, but he's still a work in progress. And I don't think he wanted to hear that. So when we sit a talented person on the team and say, here, take Winner, it, I don't know how that's a bad move. I don't know how Winner being at the power forward is a bad move. I really don't. So if anybody in the chat can tell me why, if you got any questions or anything, just tell me why. You know what I'm saying? And maybe y'all know something that I don't know. And that's another thing, right? Me and Clutch, and shout out to Clutch, man. That's my brother for real. Like, me and Clutch been trying to figure out for a week, why doesn't anybody like Winner? We've been trying to figure that out. Go ahead.
I don't get it, bro.
I don't get it either. I don't get it.
I don't know what the narrative is or none of that, bro. I really don't understand, bro.
I don't get it, bro. There go Clutch, y'all. Can y'all hear Clutch loud and clear? Y'all can hear Clutch loud and clear, right? Exactly, Jaden. Exactly. Just like Jaden said. Personally, Jaden was all for this. Jaden left the coaches meeting excited about running on the team. He like, you know what? Y'all right. Y'all right. Like, what better person to have but Winner? Let me get to this question. It's a great move, marketable. He's good, knows how to win. I don't know what, bro. He's amazing for the brand, bro. He's amazing for the brand, bro. Like, are you kidding me? The question is, do you think people feel threatened by Winner because he's such a big personality? Yes. 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 I think that Winner is going to hold people accountable. Winner is going to make sure that we're doing everything we can to win. And he's going to be vocal about it. And exactly, Dave, Winner's going to tell it how it is. And I feel like people are intimidated by that. People are threatened by him having a big personality. I really believe that. I really think that that's something
I think that's the problem, bro. He gonna tell it how it is. He not gonna sugarcoat shit. You know, he gonna tell it how it is. And I think a lot of people threatened by that, bro. I can't see nothing else. They can't say he can't play. They can't say he ain't been in the pool every year. You know.
Yep.
If all this ain't went to Twitter, just none of this would have been happening right now.
And I think Twitter is giving people a false sense of reality. Twitter gives people a false sense of reality where they think that they're in a bigger position than what they really are. So that's a wonderful question from Dave from the 2K Zone. You absolutely right. You right, Lauren. It may be his big personality. I have one as well. But that's just a winning mentality. Like if you ever met Winner, it's hard to not like the guy. It's hard. Like, it's hard not to like Winner. It's hard to not want to go out there and hoop with him. So we thought as a coaching staff that we were making a good decision by giving him Winner. That's, to us, that was another proven player. So if you want to give him a proven player, we gave him Mike Swan, and then we gave him Winner. Where it's like, these are two proven players you should be able to build. You got Jaden, grab whatever center you want. You guys should be able to do some damage together. But I understand what you're saying, Tour. But there's no way Seldom loses his team. There's no way he loses his team by Winner being on it because Winner doesn't want the spotlight. Winner just wants to hoop. Winner just wants to hoop. Winner just wants to hoop and play in games that matter. That's it.
He was willing to play a position that he don't even play, bro.
He was willing to play a position he didn't want to play. Great point.
And play and hoop.
Bro, he was willing to play a position, so he was willing to play the power forward, even though he didn't want to. He was also willing to let Jaden, Seldom, whoever was on the team, help him make his build. So if you didn't want him on a 6'8" or a 6'9", he was willing to help from the top to bottom. The day the game come out, hey, whatever the team wants, I'm going to make that build. I'm going to be right there, whatever y'all need, and I'm going to fade to black, and I'm going to go and lab my dude, have him to 99 as quick as possible, and I'm going to be a demon. Whatever y'all want. And that's the type of energy that he gave us. That was the type of, that was his agreement. You giving me my chance, I'm finna give it my all, coach. That was exactly what he told me and Clutch. You give me my chance, I'm gonna give you my all. I'm not gonna have no ego. I let Sale run the team. Whatever bill he want me to make, whatever he want me to do, I got it. You know? And I don't know how that's not good enough.
Yeah, I want to answer Dave's question. It's not about the players that we can get. It was the players that we had on our team that didn't want to run with these players. That was it. It wasn't about getting anybody. Like, we could build off those rosters. You see the Xbox team?
We can definitely fill up those rosters.
It's just the players.
It was the players. So you got, we don't know what the stigma is about Winner, right? So when we reaching out to prospective talent, it was either they didn't want to run with Seldom or they didn't want to run with Winner. So our issue with Seldom was, well, bro, look, bro, like, you want us to go get this talent, they don't want to run with you. So like I honestly feel like he's being misled with the opportunities that he has. Like, he feels like he has a lot of people wanting to play with him. And I don't see it that way. I don't especially the people that I reached out to. We know Winner wants to play the 1 or 2, but he's a team player. What up, Florida? Nice.
I don't want y'all to get it wrong either. We're not criticizing nobody. We ain't on no slander.
Nah, this ain't no slander, no nothing. I'm only gonna discuss stuff you know already. So when I say that people don't want to reach out, people don't want to play with them, they will probably say this on the timeline and agree. I can name a list of people that we tried to reach out to who said that they didn't want to play with Seldom. And it wasn't all because of his attitude. It was just he's unproven. Like, okay, so if I make a comment like this, let me see if I made a comment and said that Jaden was unproven at PG, that shouldn't hurt his feelings. That's the truth. Right? Right? Jaden's in the chat. So if I tell Jaden, hey, you know what? I reached out to these 2K League guys, bro. They wanted to run on the team, but they don't feel like you're proven enough at point guard. You haven't ran pre-draft point guard. That's an absolute fact. So how is that? That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Like, I don't. It's not a bad thing. So this is not about Winner. So everybody wants to say that I broke up the team because of Winner. I didn't break up the team because of Winner. I just felt like Winner deserved a shot. Winner deserved to not get backdoored. What did he do to deserve to get backdoored? What did he do? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just not what we into. That's not what we do at Fire Sticks. And if we come together and we call a team meeting and we decide something, the least that we ask our players to do is to see it through. What up, Noob? Just see it through. Like let's fast forward to pre-draft, right? If Winner sells a bag pre-draft, he's gone. He's gone. Now, if Seldom sells a bag, do you think I would have been quick to remove Seldom? So when people talk about personal feelings and I'm making decisions based on personal feelings, keeping Seldom so imagine you could have a way better team that you could have, but you got Seldom on the team. That's holding me back. So as a GM, I'm making a bad decision by having a player that nobody wants to run with. So what better opportunity is, okay, we having a hard time recruiting, bro. We can put another player that we know is proven. We know Winter is a dog. We know Winter can hoop at any position. We know his IQ is through the roof. Let's give him Winter. We thought we were doing a good thing as a coaching staff. Sean Anon. I want to, you know what? Hey, Sean, come on, if you can, join the coaches room so they can hear you. I want Sean, our actual scout, to kind of shed some light on what it's been like the last 2.5 weeks trying to recruit. I think people need to really I'm here to help. Like I love Seldom. That's my little dude. I don't care if he's mad at me right now. I don't care if he took FSG out his name. Like I'm still gonna call his phone when we later on tonight and see how he doing and check on my player. If he still wants to be FSG or not. Just because I care. Like I can't turn off caring. So I can't say I care about y'all 1 second and then say I don't. You know, like it's not that's not my place. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate that, Noop. I appreciate that. I don't know what I don't understand like what the beef is. Like I'm trying to understand like how we get here though. You know what I'm saying, Clutch? Like I don't understand what I do wrong, like what I did wrong. Like I really don't. Like I don't understand this.
It's just business moves, bro. You gotta do what's best, bro. That's what it boiled down to.
But
like I said, all this when I went to the timeline, none of this would have been happening right now. So,
and that's the truth. So I agree with that. If all of this stays in house, if this doesn't hit the timeline, we're in a whole different spot right now. But the fact that this is made public and everybody know and it's all of this big to do now, I had to make a decision. And I can't have my captain going to Twitter talking about one of the players. Like you can't talk about your own players. That's not the FSG way. We can't diss our players. Like whether you like the player or not, you could come talk to Coach. You can come talk to Clutch. You can come talk to Walk On Warriors. You could talk to Sean Anon. You don't have to go to the timeline. The timeline is not the place to discuss FSG business, and it never will be. That's why we're here now. That's why you got the GMs here now. I don't know why Sale is upset. Like I don't understand.
The timeline, the Twitter, whatever.
I don't understand. He's still tweeting. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, but go ahead and check it out. The real no. What is the real? So I'm not real now? So the person who I don't even understand that. Like, Sale, why you talking like you mad? Like, I don't get it. Like, why you gotta be mad at me? Like, bro, that's conduct unbecoming. You in the military, you cannot do conduct unbecoming. You cannot be the leader of the team and go to the timeline and talk about one of the players. What are you talking about? I was cool with just a suspension, but you want to leave and change your name and do all that other stuff. You was just going to get suspended. Yo, Sean.
Yo, it's good. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. You live. You with us now. Shout out to
Appreciate
Sean and Nine,
it.
man. This Sean is this is our scout coming through to
Yo,
talk
it's
to
good,
kind of
everybody.
shed some light on the situation because I just want him to go. Remember, we not doing this ain't no slandering. We love Seldom. I want you to tell the people how hard it's been for you to recruit for the last 2 weeks. Period. That's it. That's all I want.
Some of my guy for sure. It's just a couple guys, you know what I'm saying, we reached out, and then as soon as they ask you what the roster is, and then as soon as you started off and you say Seldom, they already nah, I'm good. They started saying shit like that, and it's just like, all right, man, well, what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? They already laughing and stuff like that, and it's just like, well, I mean, I think it's more of a maybe he kind of hot-headed on the timeline sometimes. He quick to jumping up, putting it on Twitter and everything like that. That might be half of it, but half of it is like previous stuff. Because I think if he was coming up like anybody else, like if he was like a brand new player, a lot of people would probably want to run with him and be like, cool, you know what I'm saying? I'll run with him. Like right now, Jaden. Jaden, I ain't even, like I've seen him play a couple times, but I didn't even know his real Twitter until like, because he don't really tweet like that. He don't really say no crazy off the wall stuff, and then so I guess a lot of guys probably would give him an opportunity, especially at the 2. But him moving to the 1, you know, that's why a lot of people probably gonna say he unproven and stuff like that. So with Seldom, it's just past stuff. Just like the same thing with Winner. Winner, he is a winner. Previous 2K League guy, but a lot of guys get offended by stuff previously he said on Twitter or like his personality and stuff like that, which a lot of people personality ain't gonna clash well, and a lot of people probably just scared to play with him. Or same with Seldom. They probably think like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do something, and then he probably gonna put it out on Twitter and stuff like that, and that's half the battle right there. So I mean, it was a lot of, like I said, it was a decent amount of people that as soon as I say Seldom wanted, they doing combo guard, and they just like, nah, I'm good. So that's pretty much it.
And that's that's perfect, bro. And then go ahead.
Why you think that is though? Is it because it's past narrative, or just him being on Twitter, or like I'm trying to understand too? Because like I know his past was his past, and I thought he got over that, but now it's just like these players keep saying they don't want to play with Seldom or even Winner. I really don't understand.
Well, a lot of these guys like, all right, cool. I'm cool with a lot of people that people ain't cool with. So I'm like, I like to think of myself as a community dude too, because I always try to keep myself, in my opinions, neutral, because I watch a lot of players play, and I'm always at people's streams and stuff. So it's like a lot of these guys from different orgs that I was involved with, or am involved with. Anytime if you type Seldom's name in the chat, I guarantee you 99.2% of all the people, and I just made up that percentage, but majority of the people is gonna say something negative as hell off the jump. Like that's what they're gonna do. You know, a lot of guys, like you might put Jada's name in there, you probably get half and half. Guys be like, oh shit, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He be hooping, you know, like they probably gonna say something like that. But Seldom, they will not say nothing nice. It don't matter if he dropped a 100-point game and embarrass the top locks. But it's like you gotta think about it. Like, all right, when he went at 50 clip, right? That's my guy. When he went at 50 clip at the Dallas UPA, you're not just talking to 50 clip. You're talking to everybody that's involved around those players. So when you talking shit to people on Twitter, you just burning bridges before you even started. You know what I'm saying? He probably never even played with 50. But all the people they cool with, guess not. You just burnt that bridge. You know what I'm saying? You go at somebody on Twitter and then you think you just talking, blah, blah. Just because you delete the tweets don't mean people forget. So it's like once you burn the bridge with majority of the community, like think about it. Say if he say something about revenge and dad, something like that, and guess what? Now you got to deal with dad. Now you got to deal with 4L, all those guys. You know what I'm saying? In that org, all the guys are cool with 4L and top 5. Now those guys don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it is. Majority of the community that he talks to is all involved with the same people. So if I say fuck revenge, guess what? Now I burn bridges with damn near 80% of the prime players, and you can't do that.
And you're right. And Joe just got here. I told him that was no. I told everybody that Joe gassed him. I told him that they did have beef. I don't know. I told him that he shouldn't have. Well, I found out late. I didn't know you did that to him because what happened was Sheldon was playing great ball until he started running at the mouth in Dallas. Sheldon didn't have nothing. We didn't have nothing. The only thing that changed going into the finals was that you hyped him up, Joe. Is that you gassed him up, and he went and talked crazy to 50 clip, and then that was
But I felt like this though, Doc. I felt like that shouldn't allow him to get out of his character, get out his game, just because Joe trying to do his job and spice it up. You know what I'm saying?
No, Joe was doing his job. Oh no. I'm just telling Joe that I feel like that helped gas. That helped. It didn't help him. It hurt him more than I think him talking crazy and him doing the trash talking to a specific person. Excuse me. Versus it just being general trash talk to whoever. By him doing that before the game, I just think that put too much pressure on him. I really do.
Like, think about it. All right, for instance, right? All right, he said at the 50. All right, cool.
I like that, Dusty.
Now,
no, I'm saying good.
He said at the 50. Guess who involved with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact Claude and them don't like him. You know what I'm saying? DJ, you know what I'm saying? And those guys, they don't play on the same team. They, you know what I'm saying? DJ and Claude play together a lot when, you know what I'm saying, Crown not around. But if you think about it, all those guys now, you just, like I'm saying, he burnt all those bridges. 50 don't play with it. A whole bunch of top teams. He played in all the, you know what I'm saying, team up lobbies, all those different lobbies. You think it's not done at that moment. Once, like, you know what I'm saying, once after the game over with, when he said that, if you looked in the Twitch track, because I was grabbing film for, and I was doing videos for, I think at the time I was doing videos for Liquid, and I went back and I looked at the Twitch chat. It was when he said that, half the majority of the chat wasn't even on Sheldon's side. There was more of laughing and saying he better back it up and everything like that. Guess what? It looked bad. I mean, Joe did gas him. I mean, but that's Joe's job as commentating and being a guy in media. That's what you're supposed to do. Like the DJ Academics, those type of people, you supposed to gaslight people and see what they're gonna say. If he would have been like, nah, you know what? All right, he a good dude. Even though he's been talking shit, I'm gonna try to prove him wrong. That would have been a better, you know what I'm saying, a better stance. But at the same time, it's just like Joe did his job, and it's like he fell for the trick, the media trick. And guess what? Now he burnt, like he had more enemies on top of that. So it's just like,
yeah.
Because I felt like at the first game, like, you know, of course they played their game and whatever, but he was way more humble in the first game. He didn't let nobody get to him, and you know, once he got to that stage and he seen 50 clip, he felt like, you know, he had to add more to the fire and say.
Absolutely. No, we were supposed to win both of those games, Joe. It ain't. I just know how it is. I just know how it is. Like when I'm looking at my player locked in, and I know what they look like locked in, and I think, you know, I know hyping yourself up is one thing, but when we at an event, I'm your mascot. Like I'm the mascot. I'm the person going to do all of the trash talking. Like that's what I'm there for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm there for. I'm there to kind of like make sure all y'all got to do is lock in. I'm there to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that the players can just lock in and focus on what's in front of them. You don't think the game winner played more into that than the stage presence? I'm not sure what you asking me, Joe. I mean, when Winner came on stage, you see we got team takeover in 5 minutes. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, Winner's presence on stage was great for game 2. Like, that's why I brought him on stage game 2. A lot of people don't know that Winner was on stage with us game 2 for the finals. A lot of people don't know that. No, I get that. I get that. I understand that. I just know that if he would have kind of stayed even kill versus right. So you got players, right? You got play Joe when you or if you run a team, right, or if you have your players. So, are you talking about his game winner to make it to the finals? Oh yeah, his game winner to make it to the finals is he talking about the game winning shot. So he's saying you don't think the game. Well, the game winning shot came before he talked to 50 Clip. I think him talking to 50 Clip threw him out of his game in the finals. Leading up to the finals, he was dialed in. Leading up to the finals, we were all locked in. Because if you pay attention to what got us to the finals, Seldom had a bad game 1 against Out the Mud. He had a bad game 1. It was all Jaden game 1. Jaden was if it wasn't for Jaden in DMB game 1, we done. So Seldom had a bad game 1. He was frustrated that he didn't score as much as he wanted to game 1. And I'm like, bro, your impact on the court is so much more than just your impact on the court is just so much more than just scoring. Like you being there for Jaden, you being there for the teammates, you talking, your comms, everybody, just your energy. That's what we need. We don't care about you lighting up the stat sheet. The only stat that matters is the win. So we don't care about nothing about the stat sheet. So that was the mentality going in. That Seldom wanted the ball for the game winner. He wanted the ball. He told Jaden, if you don't got nothing, I'm there for the midi. I'm there. He said, I will make sure I'm open to win the game. So that's, I don't know. He was dialed in, Joe. What you talking about, Dusty? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not even gonna worry about what he talking about on Twitter because I'm gonna call his phone later. So I'm gonna call his phone and we gonna talk about it. So whatever he want to get out, I'm gonna let him vent, do whatever he need to do because that's my guy. I don't care what y'all think. That's the difference between me, man. Like Twitter, like I know people don't like me on Twitter. I don't wake up every day knowing that, oh man, let me see who gonna like. I know people don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate Jada don't mind him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, man, structure is man, that's still my guy, bro. Me and Seldom went to war together. You think because I removed him as captain that he was supposed to be off the team? He's supposed to still be FSG. I don't care. You could not be the captain. It's okay. Nah, it shouldn't have been made public and I don't think why people don't understand. Like, bro, me and Clutch went in on Winner. Like Winner had a lot to say on the timeline too. They both did. We went in on both of them. Like what? Like what? Why would people not assume that because Winner a grown man, I'm a grown man too? I take that personal. Excuse me. I take that personal. I'm a grown man too. Winner get checked too. We went in on Winner too. Like we went in on everybody. Like it's an equal opportunity. You mess up, you gonna equal opportunity to hit my mouth. You gonna hit my mouth. Everybody knows that when you at FSG. You know what I'm saying? Like but stuff shouldn't have never went on in the timeline. Like them having beef with each other. Like you gotta understand from my perspective, right? From the coaches and the general manager, from the staff. Let's just say the staff. From the staff's perspective, both players are right. Right? The only issue with both players being right is both players made it public. Like so to say Seldom doesn't have a point, oh, people don't want to run with Winner. Okay, that's a valid point. it's also to be said that people don't want to run with you either. That's also a valid point. So why wouldn't we put the two people who are both dope talents on the team? Why wouldn't we put both of them on the same team? Why wouldn't we? Winner is made for TV. Bro, Winner is going to attract a huge audience. It makes sense to put Winner on the starting lineup. Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. It needs to be put on the timeline that he's no longer the captain, because y'all got to understand, man. I think y'all don't really understand how big FSG is, bro. Do y'all realize? Do y'all know how big we are? Do y'all know how many divisions we have? Do you know how many players I support? It's almost 100 of us now. 100. So I'm at the position now where it's so many of us that I have to set precedents. I have to make, once you make something public, now I have to react. Now I have to make a decision. When Winner makes stuff public, Winner, okay, bro, you know that just ruined everything we got going on, right? You know that, right? Okay, he understands that. Sale, you know this is about to ruin everything. Why are you doing this? Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about a player. That's even worse. You're the captain. This is not... Okay, so if I don't set the precedence that FSG is different, and that FSG... If I'm going to look y'all in the face and say I'm moving different, how am I going to let Sale move like all of these other Pro-Am teams, where it's okay to get mad at somebody and talk about them on the timeline? I can't allow that. How can I allow that? If I'm going to set the precedence that we are the only real farm system, how am I going to set the precedence that it's okay to disrespect your own FSG member that you was just in Dallas with? How am I going to do that? I got to make a statement now. Now I got it, because the whole team is watching. All 100 of them. He said 101, put me in, coach. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel you, Nuke. But now the whole world is watching. Now the team is watching. What is Doc going to allow? What is going to happen? What is the coaching staff going to have to say? We have to do something at this point. It's almost like when you in school and you mess up in school and they got to call your mama. Now you know, okay, dang, man, they about to call my mama. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's from a business standpoint. It's a good thing that I put that on the timeline. 2 reasons, Nuke. 1, everybody needs to know that I'm for real when I say I got this structure thing going. So if you think you're going to play with FSG, you think, because everybody knows I love Seldom. So if I'm going to just tolerate anything from him, then that means that if you come in, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but from a business aspect, it's letting everybody know, like, it's a new management. So when you go to McDonald's or you driving down the street and you see a new sign that say it's new management, if you was in there and you had a bad experience previously and you see a sign that says it's new management, you might want to walk in that door now. Okay, well, maybe it's new management. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how that statement helps from a business standpoint. Because things ain't working out with our old cabinet, we under new management right now. So us being under new management, if you were on the fence about joining FSG, you might want to look into it now. Nah, it's and I agree. So Revenge Tour said people only post wins and losses. Establishing leads and captains is something that the community isn't used to, and it's not. It's something that people not used to, and it's something that people, you know what I'm saying? Like people just not used to structure, and this is what structure looks like. It's simple. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Tay, what you say? make Winner PG. I don't know if, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if Winner wants to run PG. I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't know if he wants to do that. But this is what structure looks like. So when you ask for structure and structure puts something in place, it's up to you to kind of go with it. You got to kind of roll with the punches at that point. That's why Jaden is here. That's why Jaden doesn't have a problem with anything I'm saying, because I wouldn't slander my own player. I'm just telling y'all what it is. So it's like Winner and Seldom ain't really vibing. Like, and that's fine. Players are always not gonna vibe. But when you got a player that's saying, "Hey man, I'm willing to do whatever it takes," and then you and we all come together as a team and we agree, okay, Winner is in. You don't get the right to remove him a week later. That's not how it works. That's not how structure works. That's not how, you don't get the right to say, well, oh, I don't want to run with him. But when we were in the meeting and we told you that everything, this is what it is, you didn't say nothing. You said everything was cool. You said, I trust y'all. I'm a roller. All we asked for is a little trust, a little loyalty. And loyalty is really big. Loyalty is not a word that I just throw around. Loyalty is not a word. I've been extremely loyal to Seldom, whether it come at the cost of FSG. And it has. My loyalty to him has, as soon as I announced him as the captain of the team, I got bad DMs saying that this ain't the way for you, Dot. You could do much better. This ain't the player you want to build around. And I'm like, hey, but that's your decision. I'm gonna make my decision. Like, I had a one-on-one with the little guy, and I believe in him. I still believe in him.
I don't think he realized how much you was doing for him, bro, and how much, you was just putting the spotlight on him, and you took a chance on him. I was even questioning about the things you was doing for him, but he, like I said, some people just don't realize the opportunity and what they have, bro. Again, there's no slander to any players or any of that. We ain't here to do that. We just here to address the situation. We just try to put him at a better spot. I just think, like I said, that's being out there in the public and put it on Twitter is not the way, and I think that was one of his main issues before. And, like what Sean and I said, I feel like that's what's stopping him right now. Put it on Twitter and everything. Like, everybody don't need to see that, man. Like, we here for, we can't get that time back. Like, this shit don't make no sense, bro. Like, just keeping it a buck. No. We can't be doing that, bro. Like, like I said, the shit you was doing for him, bro, it's just like, it's crazy, bro. And I don't think he realized that, and he felt like you was trying to pick sides and choose sides, and you wasn't, bro. Like, you was just trying to keep it real with him. You was trying to make sure that he has the right path to even try to attempt to get to the 2K League. And that's the thing we're trying to do for each one of the players right now. It's like, we're not trying to steer nobody in the wrong direction or tell nobody the wrong information or the wrong thing or have Jaden play point guard when he don't really want to play point guard and put him in a tough spot, put Seldom in a tough spot, put Winner in a tough spot. Like, that's not what we trying to do. And like I said, if this would have never made it to Twitter, which it shouldn't have, period, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. Like, I agree with Joe saying, everything should be in-house. Like, we shouldn't even be talking about this right now, period. Like, it's just a waste of time. Like, we shouldn't even be talking about that, period.
I couldn't agree more. Nice. Bro, I don't know what everybody, like, the only reason why we discussing this is because we are a real org. When real orgs make a decision to trade a player, they have a press conference. When real orgs decide to release a player in the NFL, they have press conferences about it. They have a Q&A. So this is my press conference about it. So anybody who wants to say that I'm not supposed to be making something public, or I'm not talking about anything that's not already on the timeline. Period. So we having a press conference about it. This is important. FSG actually means something to the community, so I gotta operate like we a real organization. I'm not gonna operate like, bro. Don't even pay attention to them tweets, bro. Like, it be the same people who wanna hoop that'll do this.
I just think people pay attention to the negative and the comment on Twitter, just like any other social media, bro. Like, for example, you could put God is good. You're going to get a couple of likes. Maybe somebody comment. You could say, like what Seldom said, everybody going to feed into it and see what he talking about next and all that. It's just drama, man. Like, I felt like he trying to make his way trying to make a path to the 2K League. Can't be doing that, bro.
Nah.
You know? Like a couple people will vouch for that. Joe will vouch for that. Like, you can't be doing that. Everybody see it. Not just us. Not just the people in the community. Everybody see that. Whether they like it or retweet it or not. I think people fail to realize that, too. Like, Twitter kills you. Twitter kills your stock, too.
Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy,
Twitter kills
bro.
Relationships, too. Twitter burn bridges, too.
Yep. So for him to say the person who said that what's the name is I don't even, hey man, like this is this I gotta address it because we a public org. I wish I could tell you all of the DMs that I got from people trying to ask me what is going on, and we need to want you to make a statement. People that y'all respect. People that like so that's what I'm saying. Like, do I have an official statement on this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think like if y'all actually ran like businesses, you would understand that if your star player leaves or if you have an issue, you have to have a press conference to actually, and when LeBron changes teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers had to have a press conference when he went to Miami. So what happened? The GM when Rob Pelinka is his name, when he got LeBron in them, they did a press conference. When people left his team and he traded away Lonzo Ball for all of these, he had to have a press conference. So the captain of my team is no longer the captain of my team who I've been cheerleading for the last 6 months. We have to have a press conference. It's just when you run like a real business, this is the type of stuff that happens. But y'all not used to. That's what I'm saying. People not used to structure. You're not used to operating like a real business, so you don't know what one looks like when you see it. Bro, everything the 2K, if somebody does something wrong in the 2K League, the 2K League posts it. It's out for public record. They post the reason and everything. It's public record, bro. It's public record. Like, I'm Seldom my guy. I don't care what nobody say. You're not going to get me to say he not. He could be in his feelings right now, too. You could say I'm in my feelings. I am, because I don't want no bad blood with nobody. I don't want no beef with nobody. I don't want nobody mad. I don't want nobody playing the game. Oh, I want to get back at Dot. Or I don't want nobody having no grudge against FSG, man. It's so much division in this community already. It's so much lies being told already. It's so many people being gassed up by Twitter already, man. Like, and that's the whole reason why I'm trying to bring more eyes and ears into the 2K community, because all of the people that we got are not healthy for the community. All of the people that's telling all of this stuff and saying all of this stuff, they're not healthy for the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just don't understand what it's like. And we having the GMs. You got the GM and the assistant GM kind of shedding some light on the situation. No different than any other GM or coach or any other sporting organization. If they trade away or release a player, might have to have a press conference about. If the Lakers release LeBron right now, it's going to be a press conference. Are y'all serious? Like, I don't even care about them type of tweets. And I'm not even really trying to clear up the confusion. I really just wanted to. That's why this is a Q&A. I'm only going off what y'all talking about. So I'm only answering the questions that people that are relevant to the chat, because it's a Q&A. it's like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I know, bro. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just here, man. Like, I'm just here. I'm just here trying to line up some marketing for these guys. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody asks me. So that's another thing, right? So not only did you say that, Tay, a lot of people ask me to start giving more players love than just Seldom. A lot of people say, hey, man, I want to make sure everybody feels the love and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, Seldom even reached out to me and said, hey, bro, can you start talking about the other teammates? Can you start, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what, I got you, bro. He like, man, I don't want everybody to just think it's all about you. All I did was talk about Seldom. All I did was like I've been doing, like, this all I did. That was my guy. I did everything I could for him. Spent my time, money, and effort. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Just like I don't really know why he mad at me. He feel like I chose Winner over him, but ain't neither one of them on the team now. So how did I pick a side? I just said that there's no reason why Winner shouldn't be able to get a chance at playing. You said, for those who don't know, how would you rather Sel or any other player of FSG handle the situation? In private. Okay, so they discussed this man to man. Like, so we hang up with Sel and we tell Sel, hey man, you need to clean up this stuff with Winner. You and Winner need to have a y'all need to have a man to man. Winner was all for it. Sel was all for it, right? They had their man to man. We weren't even privileged to their man to man. And then next thing you know, I'm just seeing tweets on the timeline. So I don't know, bro. Like, he can't diss another player though. Like, so if you FSG Noob, you can't diss you can't diss your teammate. I'm not, like, you can't do that, bro. You can't so that's like saying that y'all making it seem like this happens in real sports. So, like, okay, so everybody remember when J.R. Smith made the bonehead play with LeBron. Did LeBron go on Twitter and talk about him? Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, we can't, like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how we gonna honor that? Y'all handle that in private. Y'all go in the locker room and y'all y'all 1v1 each other, man. Y'all shoot the fade. I don't care what y'all gotta do. Y'all go shoot the fair one and come back and let me know what happened and who won. I don't really, as long as y'all better, I don't even really care about none of the extra stuff. The only thing we requested was that them two talk. Because we had already, this should have already been water under the bridge. So, they 1v1 shouldn't have made it to the timeline. Nobody should have known that Seldom didn't want Winner on the team. So, Winner shouldn't have did what he shouldn't have did. Seldom shouldn't have did what he shouldn't have did. We addressed Winner immediately. We addressed Seldom immediately. But you can't be the captain of the team and you dissing the people that we put in place for you. That's it. Winner wasn't the captain or nothing. So Winner really didn't have nothing to lose but his spot. Right? But Seldom had like a leadership role. Right, I'm with you with that, Noob. But they took it to the timeline. These two grown men took it to the timeline. So they take it to the timeline. Now we gotta respond, bro. Like I can't. Like at the end of the day, right? I can't make 100 people like each other. You could be in FSG for the clout. You could be in the FSG because you rock with me. You could be in FSG because you love other players that's in FSG. I can't make y'all like each other. I can't make everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make everybody. I can't make everybody like each other. I can't make everybody love each other. But what I can do is make sure that y'all not talking shit about each other on the timeline. That's what I can do. Y'all not about to do that. So today was just setting the precedence. Okay, bro, you suspended. Anybody, that happens. You done had detention before. You done been suspended from school before. I'm sure we all have. It happens, bro. It happens. Players are serving 1 day, 1 game contract suspensions in the 2K league. It's okay for them to do it, but I can't do it. I don't know what y'all want, man. Like, but once it go public, I'm just addressing it, bro. I'm just addressing it so it won't happen the next time. And so any other player knows that I'm going to treat them the same way. So it don't matter what type of equity you got in. You can't violate team morals. You can't violate our mission statement. You can't violate certain things. You can't violate what we stand for. You can't. You can't. You can't go against what we stand for. We stand for the underdogs. We stand for everybody getting a fair shot. You can't rob somebody of their fair shot and then talk crazy to them on the timeline. You can't. It just don't work. Not here. That probably work with other orgs. It might work with other orgs. It just don't work here. That's it. It just don't work here, bro. It could work for other orgs. That's my little dude, man. He young. He gonna learn from this. It ain't no big deal. At least I didn't think it would be. But he be alright. We'll be alright too. And another thing y'all gotta understand is everybody watching me, right? So it's funny that everything that I do is under scrutiny. 90% of these people who got these little jobs that people say I'm ruining my chances for ain't done half of what I done. Don't got half of the resume of what I got. Can't build what I built. Can't do what I do. I'm waving this flag because it's mine. I'm gonna continue to wave it. Well, my whole team gonna continue to wave it. But we just not gonna. We can't do this. I gotta have a strict set of rules when it comes to certain things. Okay, so the question is, lastly, what's the next 2 steps you want to see from them take? How do they rebound from this? I would like Seldom to I won't say apologize, but I just want Seldom to let everybody know he overreacted. I would like to see that. I would like for him to humble himself and say, you know what, as the captain of the team, I should have humbled myself. I shouldn't have went there with him. Right? As the winner as a player, so for Seldom, I just want him to understand that he was in a leadership role. So I don't think you say as a man you gotta formally apologize. Not even from org perspective, but and I agree with that. Like I just from a leadership standpoint. So to answer your question, from a leadership standpoint, I want him to understand that as the leader, he was wrong. So I would love for him to say that, just so if any team is watching him or any team is interested in him or he not killing his chances, for him to show like, you know what, I might have overreacted because I was in a leadership role and I should have handled it differently, right? Because Winner was supposed to be under me as one of my players, and I should have handled him going to the timeline differently. From Winner, I would like to see from Winner, I think from Winner, I want to see Winner just man up to a lot of his frustration was with the community, and his community frustration spilled over to his frustration with Sale. Not to say that he didn't have a reason to be frustrated with Sale, because he absolutely did, but because it's Sale, because Sale is tied to me, because Winner knows how much I care about him and FSG, I would like to see Winner acknowledge that he should have handled it differently. That's it. That's really I just want both of them. I want both of them to acknowledge that they should have handled it differently, and I want Sale to say that he should have handled it differently from a leadership standpoint, because I think he does do a good job as a leader. I think he was a really good captain for us. I think that he really embodies what he wants to embody as far as being a leader, but he just doesn't do it all the time. I think at times he needs to do less tweeting, you know what I'm saying, and focus on the bigger goal, because there's a bigger picture with FSG. You're playing for something bigger than yourself when you put on that jersey. So that's something that I would like to see from both of them.
It's just Twitter in general, like Tay said, just not on the timeline. Just not on the timeline. Just keep that shit off the timeline. Everything will be good.
Yeah.
That people want to see you fail. People want to see you post things like that and feed off that. And especially Seldom, he trying to get his name back right and all that. It just, like I said, I respect both of them. I wish them both well. Nothing but the best, man. Hope they can get that shit solved out some type of way and so maybe see eye to eye or whatever. But for them to just be in Dallas and last month and now this month is a whole different thing. It just don't add right. It don't add up.
It don't, man. Who you talking about?
You said who I'm talking about?
No. He said, I'm reading this.
Oh, you reading the questions?
Yeah. What happened with T9? Nine ain't been FSG. What? You can't just remove players or kick someone from a position. Why not? When you get an org, bro, run it how you want to. You can't have the captain talking about the players on the timeline. Like, what are we doing?
Who said that?
It ain't worth it. It's on Twitter. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Not everybody got an opinion. Yeah. Hey, appreciate that, doing Greasy. Everybody got an opinion, man, and it is what it is. Like, Tua, I don't even understand, like, that. My issue, this is what I'm saying, this is why people don't even know what it's like to have any type of structure or organization. So the only reason why we having a press conference is because we had to remove him from his captain position. There's nothing, that wasn't removing him from the org, that wasn't removing him from FSG. Like, everybody take whatever they want as however they want. Like, if he wanted to take that as he was gone, that's on him. That ain't what I said. Bro, that's what I'm like. Bro, like, I don't even get it.
I don't know, bro. It shouldn't be as big as it is. Like I was saying, for the fifth time, this ain't no slandering or talking about nobody. It's just addressing the issue, getting straight to the point, understanding what's going on, and the bigger picture, bro. Everything was a business move, bro. It wasn't like we were just picking sides or picking certain player or any of that.
Nah.
Like I said, Seldom gotta realize like what you did from him. Period. Like point blank. Period. And he needs to realize that it ain't like he was, like you said, like I said, picking sides or he was just trying to do the best available players for him, get the best available players for him. Like I said, you ain't really got time to be wasting. If anybody know anything about 2K, you can't be waiting to the last minute and try to put together a superior roster, what you was trying to get, which I understand. Like I said, he wanted the best of the best players. I understand that, but it was about getting those players to play with you. You know,
correct.
That was the issue.
Correct.
That was the issue. So it wasn't like we wasn't trying or trying to pick a side or, you know, Sean and I wasn't trying to get people walk on Warriors. It wasn't none of that. It was a personal issue.
Yep. I just know that this is a valuable experience for everybody, right? Because everybody think they want something, but when you actually get it, it's a totally different concept when you actually get something. It's a totally different concept when you gotta move as a unit versus just everything is what I think. So how do you get Sale to understand that he has to work on his image to where others would like to? I don't know, bro. Like I thought I did a great job at help change Seldom's image. I think I did a really good job of putting him in a chance to run FSG, and everybody knows I don't take no shit. Excuse me. So everybody knows that, you know, if he could get along here and he could help run this team and get this team the way he got it, then it was gonna be real good for him. So I don't know, like, you know, I don't know how to get him to understand that image is everything, and Twitter, like, that's really what people don't like about him, is that they feel like he's going to do things on Twitter or screenshot them, or, you know, and that's the type of trust. Like, so I was trying to show the whole world, like, no, I trust him. I know y'all don't, but I'm Dot. Y'all know how much I care about my baby. If I'm gonna trust him with my baby, then y'all know he valid. Like, he valid. Like, you could trust him again. You could want to play with him again. I'm sticking my neck out on the line for this player. I think now to help with his image now, to answer your question, I feel like he needs to really take a look at who wants to run with him, and then the people who doesn't want to run with him, he needs to ask them why. I think a good thing for him is to win. So if he can continue to play the game at the high level and win, I think that's going to bring more attention to him and have more people wanting to run with him. I think that's really going to help him in the long run. For Winner, I don't know why people don't want to run with Winner. Nobody wants to tell me why they don't want to run with Winner. People were very forthcoming with why they didn't want to run with Seldom. That's the difference. Like, people weren't, they didn't shy away from why they didn't want to run from Winner. They were willing to tell me that. They were willing to tell Jaden. They were willing to tell Sean Anon. They were willing to tell Clutch. They were willing to tell the people who didn't want to run with Sale were willing to give us valid information, which I love them for, because now we have accurate data to be able to say, okay, these are the things that I can put on the whiteboard and say, okay, Sale, this is what I need to work on. Boom, this. Boom, this. Boom, this. These are the people that you want to run with. This is how they really think of you. So these are the things that we need to correct this pre-draft. We need to correct this. We need to correct this and correct this. That was my way of helping rebuild his image this pre-draft. take all of the information that I gathered from doing my homework on why they don't want to run with him and help him perfect that. That was my only goal with him this pre-draft, was to help him perfect everything that people so the top soup, the upper echelon of 2K players, why y'all don't want to run with Sale? Okay, cool. With Winter, I don't know. I don't have concrete data on why people don't want to run with Winter. Nobody's forthcoming. Nobody says it's because he's trash. Nobody says it's because his attitude. Nobody says anything. Nobody says it's because he's older or I don't got no concrete data on why people. That's why I didn't think it was a problem plugging him in. God forbid I plug somebody in that I knew everybody didn't like. I had no idea that saying Winter is gonna run the 4 would cause all of this.
Can anybody tell me why people don't want to run with Winter?
If anybody in the chat know why people don't want to run with Winter, or
like I said, I think it's just the fact that he's him. You know, like it's just he's gonna tell it like how it is. He's gonna keep it 100 with you the whole time. He's gonna make sure he's communicating and talking. I just think that these younger players don't want to play with him because they can't talk to him like how they can talk to anybody else. And it's like I don't understand that because he's not gonna take it no way. You know. Like you said, him and Sean Wynn was the only two people that's been in the pool every year, and them the only two that haven't got drafted since season 1.
Yep.
And it's like he has to be doing a great job, and this man has had a team to really play on.
Made the pool and ain't had a team.
I just want to understand. Like I really don't understand the narrative behind that. That's the only thing I could think of. Like, they don't want to communicate with him because of who he is. And that's not a good enough reason. That's what I said. That's not a good enough reason.
Couldn't agree more.
Like I said, I respect both of the players, bro. A lot.
We know both
of the players. Everybody in the community know both of them. So it's not like we putting slander on anybody. We just trying to understand like what's going on and why these players, particular players or higher tier players, don't want to play with these players. But like you said, people explaining why they don't want to play with Seldom. They not really explaining about Winter. It's just like Winter just said he just had this narrative about him, and he just wanted to change his name 3 years ago to see if it was just his name.
That's
Which
true.
I don't understand. Like I said, it's not like he can't play. He's part of that 1% too. So it's like I'm really trying to understand. Like if somebody got some type of narrative on him, which I never seen. No one can say that he can't play. I just don't understand, bro. Like shit doesn't make sense.
Right.
But again. Now we in rebuilding mode, so it should be like
Jada said me, who hey man, and I agree with you, Noop. Like he does. He holds people accountable. He wants people to play at the highest level. He asks them to step up. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, not everybody mad that I'm having a press conference, bro. I had 2 players publicly go at each other. And y'all didn't want me to speak on it. Y'all wanted me to just allow all of this negativity on the timeline from what like so. Okay, so it's a flip side to that, right? If I don't say nothing, it's almost like if I don't say nothing, I'm condoning it. If I do say something, I'm bad. I'm still bad because I'm talking about team business. I'm not talking about team business. I'm talking about winning and Seldom going to blows on the timeline. I'm talking about Seldom being removed from his captain position. That's it. I'm talking about what he wanted. Seldom wanted more talent on the team. We couldn't provide the talent because people didn't want to play with him. This is all public record.
Yeah, Jada silly. It wasn't because of you, Jada.
She's silly, man. Like, he said, no, she said, who isn't toxic in the game? And Jada said, me. I ain't toxic.
Jada Steph Curry out here for real. Steph Curry, little brother.
Yeah, he don't smile at all, dog. That dude he just there, man. Like, you
Steph
know what I'm
Curry
saying? Like it's like, and then it's like I don't even think people understand how big we are. So if I don't address what's going on in this division, then I'm gonna have other divisions wilding out and people going and saying whatever they want and doing whatever they want, and you know what I'm saying. I just wanted to give the community a chance to ask me some questions on the situation, because this is big news. It ain't like y'all used to seeing this type of stuff every day. So I understand things are different, man. Like I'm probably gonna get I'm probably gonna get in trouble for all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm this is probably gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? This is what I get threatened with. You know what I'm saying? And being a GM and this and that and this and that. You know, it is what it is, man. But when you the owner, you could do what you want, man. Like, so I don't answer to nobody. So anybody who upset that I'm doing this is really just trying to clear the air, man, and let y'all know that we didn't remove him from his captain spot because of wasn't no malice. Like, we love the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like this, one of his best friends is in here validating that we love the guy. So it don't even it's I don't know why they don't like me though. So like we found out why people don't like Seldom. We don't know why people don't like Winner, but I don't know why people don't like me, man. But I don't care if everybody likes me. I'm cool, man. But I don't know why people don't like me, man. That's true, Noob. That's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's true, man. Hey, I love it, Noob. You know I'm here with you. You know I'm here, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't me and like Clutch said, this time wasted. We spent hours on this last week in the meeting, and now we spending hours on this right now. Like, so if y'all want to act like I don't care, then hey, man, like. Do I think actual? I don't. I'm excited. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see people get their feet wet, right? But the only thing that I will urge people like right now, like it's one thing to come and get your feet wet and want to operate like a real org and operate and have multiple divisions and blow up and have all of these players to support. But it's another thing to be able to support them financially. Like, I think a lot of y'all don't understand like what go into everything that I do. I don't think you understand like some of the losses that you're gonna sustain, some of the money that you gotta eat, to make yourself look good and to actually operate as a business. I don't think y'all understand like everything that goes into it. So with that being said, a lot of people get burned out. A lot of people run out of money. A lot of people cause you might not have early success. So it's good to see people taking a shot at it. Like y'all, like I help, I won't say I helped y'all because I don't want to take credit. I've advised you before on how you should be moving and and things of that nature. So it's like it's arduous to try to compete with me because I had things in place before FSG was born. So I was already who I was before a lot of this stuff you see on the timeline and all of that. So it's hard for me to tell you that it's going to be easy. It's hard. So Nuke just brought up a good example to like him, for example, send him a jersey, he didn't ask for one. No. But I know I'll get that money back through Nuke somehow. Like he's going to wear that jersey or market that jersey in his stream, and he works on things outside of the 2K community. So being armed with multiple layers of clothing and multiple different things that can help him in the future open up different doors for himself and help validate himself and validate what he's doing. That's why I did it. But that's just more money that me and the wife just invest in our players. We invest in the future of our players. We invest in their well-being. I'm trying, Tay. I'm trying. This is hard. Like everything, like I'm under a microscope. Like everything I do is being viewed to the point where, oh, I would have did that different. I'm being judged more than the players. So it's really no right or wrong move. So that's why, me just coming to have a chat with y'all about it is kind of like, man, don't believe what y'all seeing on Twitter, man. Like I'm gonna do my best. Me and Clutch about to do our best to try to mend this whole winner versus sale thing, man, because it's not a real beef. Like this is not real. Like this is people in their feelings and people wanting to make other moves, like and the moves you might want to make just might not be available. Is Seldon probably about to try to go as hard as he can? If he's about to try to do as much as he can to build him a great team and compete, I'm pretty sure he is. Is he probably gonna want to be with FSG now? He probably don't want to be. I don't know. Maybe he only wanted a captain role, and now that he can't be the captain, maybe he don't want. I don't know. Like, maybe Winter don't want to run, or maybe he don't want to take the. You know what I'm saying? But I love both those guys, bro. Like I looked them in the eyes as men and told them that I had their back. So at anybody who in leadership, understand that your leadership role could be taken away from you and you could go back to being a regular person. That don't mean you fired. It's just you might have did something that you weren't supposed to. That's it, man. That's it. So I think that's about it, man. I don't want to beat a dead horse unless y'all got some questions for me and Clutch, man. We still here. We almost 2 hours in. Thanks for y'all for tuning in, bro. Y'all could be anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't have anything unless some questions pop up, like you said.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro, I'm being judged whether I do right by people or whether I do wrong. I'm being judged. So at the end of the day, bro, this was the best way to handle the situation for me. I could be wrong. I'll accept it if I'm wrong. I'll live with it. If I'm burning a bridge, I'll live with it because I'll build another one. So it's can you speak on the connection between SS? Oh man, Clutch my boy, man. That's my brother, bro. Like this my little bro. Like I don't like it's so. What y'all don't know about me is that I'm really big on building up other people, right? So the whole thing about having a circle, right, and having people is one second. Sorry about that. Okay, so the whole thing about having a circle or having people, let's say you got people you trust, it's, to me, it's selfish for the person with the spotlight to not give back. So, in my situation, the spotlight is on FSG. Everything is about FSG. Everything is on me, right? So, when Sale reached out to me and said, "Man, we should develop like you should get you like a coaching a staff." I'm like, well, I was already working on that. I already got my guys I was working on, right? But I said that's a great idea because it affords me the opportunity to bring people in to FSG that maybe you're unaware of or how important they are to me. And now I can show the world how much these people mean something to me, because now I'm bringing them into FSG. You'll get to see how much of an impact they have on my life in the background. I mean, well, you can't see how much of an impact they have on my life because they're in the background. So my thing is about bringing my team to the forefront. So now, if I bring everybody that I really deal with, or people that I want to do good with, or I want to do right by, if I can build them up while I'm in the spotlight, we all shine. So with me building the relationship with SSWI, we already had one. We've always had one. It's just now y'all get to see how much they mean to me because of the positions and the roles that they're playing in the organization. Like Walk On Warrior has been one of my day one supporters. So me making him my assistant coach and knowing where he wants to go, it just makes sense. Because I'm the owner. I'm going to get credit for all of this jazz no matter what. I'm going to get credit. FSG, I'm going to get credit for everything that FSG does. So if I can put people in a situation where now they can show that they're doing something for me on the bigger stage, it helps them. Clutch been my right-hand man for I don't know how long now. But by me making him the assistant GM, now y'all get to see what he does for me on a bigger platform. I can also introduce him to what it's like to run a company of my size, so when his company gets this big, he already be prepared for it. It's having if you have a team of people that you support, but you're not building up your team, it's almost like you're doing them a disservice. If the whole spotlight is on you and you're not shining, or at least trying to adjust the zoom to other people, you're not a real one to me. So me trying to adjust the zoom on other people is to just get them opportunities in the community and help them build their brands further than what they would have been able to on their own. Because it doesn't take away from me. Me putting somebody on doesn't take away from me. I'm putting them in a position to succeed. So me putting SSWI and Clutch in a position to succeed, it's gonna help him and it's gonna help me. So because I don't care. Like, I don't need all of the spotlight. I stayed in the background for I don't know how long. I didn't show my face. I didn't do nothing on Twitter for I don't know how long. Everything was about Fire Sticks Gaming. But I told y'all, if I come out the shadows, I'm coming out the shadows to compete. To compete, man. We here to compete, bro. I'm here to ruin people's day, man. Like, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like, man, these other little orgs gotta move over because they not really orgs, bro. They just teams on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we trying to do big business. We trying to show the world what's possible. When you don't view yourself as a Pro-Am team, you can actually see yourself. You can see the trajectory in Fire Sticks Gaming. You can see how we went from just being people who were in this community to taking over the Call of Duty community, to qualifying for champs, to winning money in Miami, to being up money. So it's like you watched us pivot from being a dope Call of Duty team to let's say a bottom of the barrel 2K team to we still a dope Call of Duty team, but now we a dope 2K team now too. Now you about to see our Xbox team start the Scorch the Earth tour. The Scorch the Earth tour will be something to witness. I promise you that what we about to do is about to be something to witness on this whole thing. And then now you'll see what it looks like for a team to be, well marketed and putting them in situations to succeed, man. So I'm about to build my team up. I built up all of the players, all of the and now I'm about to build up all of the coaches, and we about to continue to make people stars, and that's where Clutch come in. A lot happened today, Guap. A lot happened today. A lot happened. A lot happened.
He said what happened?
No, he said a lot. He said I ain't been on Twitter today, but it looks like a lot happened. Yeah, a lot did happen. a lot happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and to go back what you were saying, like you said, bro, we've been knowing each other for 3 years. Been running SSWI, So Sick With It org, for the last 3 years. We also sponsor and endorse players, and we in the 2K field as well. We decided to come together as one brand and put together a dope team on each sides and try to bring the community like with the people that he knows and I know and bring them together as one. So
yeah,
like his FSG is a family org, SSWI family org. We have neutral players that plays together, and it's fine and it's okay because that's how we are. We family. So we decided to do this and bring this partnership together and try to, get the best of the best players and the best available spotlight for you guys. So, I mean, that's just one of the things we was big on, just finally coming together and breaking the ice and finally putting this thing together.
for real. And it's
It was
all
a long time coming.
man.
Coming.
It's been a long time coming, like for real. I'm all for it, man. Like I'm more looking forward to making everything right, bro. Like I don't want people to think that I'm committed to making everything right. I think it would be dope. Like right now, it'd be dope if we could have Winter and Seldom in here, so they could have a real conversation on how they could make this thing work. You could Guapo, you're gonna have to watch the playback after the live. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Yes, sir. It's the fire and ice, man. And that globe that means something to me, man. That's why if I move this out the way, man, like this that dot in that globe, that means something to me, man. Like me and Clutch, we in this together, man. Everybody gonna make mistakes building and doing what they do, man. Like it's not it's not like really. I think what a lot of people don't understand, man, is that we just trying to do what's best for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes sometimes when you on a team or you inside an organization, it's like why this player make more money than me. So it's kind of like, man, well we was trying to get him on the team, so we did what we wanted to do. We did what we thought we had to do for the org. But then you like, but bro, I'm your star player. Like, how you got nerve to pay him more than me, or why is he making close to what I make? We want, hey, we ain't trying to not make sure you don't get your just due. We just wanted to get you the best talent. Like, we not trying to not pay nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about I think a conversation with everybody would be great. I think it would too, bro. Like, and a lot of all of this came from them having they man to man. So that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Like, as an org, we had already dealt with this. Me and Clutch dealt with this yesterday. We told them, hey man, y'all talk about this one on one. Y'all reach out. Told Seldom, reach out to Winner. Y'all had this conversation. Y'all hash it out. Talk about whatever y'all, get it all out your chest, so we could move forward as a unit. and that's how, you know what I'm saying. And I don't excuse all of the stuff that happened. Like, I don't excuse what Winter did. I don't excuse what Seldom did. Like, I'm not taking sides. I wasn't taking sides. I just wanted, so like, I think this is what's wrong, right? So like, you got somebody to say, oh well, Damian Lillard talked about his teammates. What did this fool say? Damian Lillard talked about his teammates. Other people talked about their teammates. Like, bro, Kobe complained about his team. Look, Kyrie complained about Nike. Hey, look, bro. And whatever team Dame Lillard played for, the owner had a chance to do whatever he felt was best for the organization. Well, when Kobe complained about his team, it was up to the Lakers to reprimand Kobe or do whatever they felt was best for their star player. So that's what I'm doing. You bogus, Greasy. Like, you bogus. But but what I would love to have these guys on. Maybe we'll do that for y'all, man. Maybe next time we go live, we're gonna have Winter and Seldom on, and we hash this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to kind of explain everything and do everything when it's like the people involved. That's why we ain't gonna say nothing bad about either one of them. We just feel like they acted immaturely, and they can't happen. And you can't act immature when you're in a leadership position. So that's about it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed all of this FSG drama that's going on in the community right now. You know what I'm saying? And all of this drama surrounding the team, man. But it's all good, man. Just know Monday I'll be back Monday in another interview, man. We'll be on the zone Monday, man. I got some things I'm gonna announce on Monday that we working on, that me and Clutch putting together, man. Just give us a couple days to put everything together, man, and get everything cracking, man, and we'll take it from there. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We gonna go and end it on that note, unless we'll give y'all a couple minutes. Anybody got any extra questions before we get out of here, man? Because at the end of the day, we just want what's best for all of the players and for the org. So that could never be a bad thing. So I'm here, man. I'm an open book. Didn't have to do this today, but decided it was one of the best things because we didn't want y'all to hear no speculation or no Twitter talk and think that Twitter fingers really represented us. So ain't no Twitter fingers over here, man. We'll go straight to the horse's mouth, man. But we appreciate y'all. If y'all need anything, let me know. Me and Clutch, we here, man. The new tag team duo is here, man. The best GM crew in the business is here, man. It's here. Just know it. We coming, man.
Y'all have a good one.
Y'all have a great one, man. We'll see y'all in a little bit.